Okay, so I'm trying to land more shakas, but I'm struggling to land them unless it's strong wind and I have easy ramps to take off from. I feel like I'm starting to get the hang of the first part. If I depower the sail before the takeoff, sheet in hard with the backhand and get the timing right, I usually have a decent takeoff. The hard part for me now is staying in control and keeping the rotation going in the air. So most of my attempts were just shove-its, which are fun to do, but after a while can be super frustrating to not get round the 360. So it seems as though I'm making two key mistakes. The first is that I'm not getting the sail low enough. It seems as though as soon as the sail starts to come up after that classic kind of shaka position, it's almost impossible to control the move. So by getting the sail lower and getting over the sail, it's much easier to stay in control. The second is that I'm not far enough forward and over the mast base. Often I would land on the tail of the board, which made it very hard to get round the 360. These mistakes have a bit of an overlap because if I was further forward, I could more easily get over the sail and keep it lower, which would help me stay in control. I started to think about trying to get the tip of the mast to touch the water as a way to try and get the sail lower, closer to the water. It seemed to help me a little bit, but I was still way too upright. After a while with no success, I began to force the move by carving more into the wind before the takeoff and moving the sail forward on the landing, which resulted in some shove-it 360s. It felt good to get round the 360. It was nice to build that muscle memory of completing 360, but on the other hand, I'm not sure that this is a great habit to get into because it means losing all of the speed and the momentum, which seems pretty essential for a nice shaka. So still no proper shaka in these conditions yet, but it feels like I'm getting there.